GB 0. The tournament top seeds France 0. And Saint-Andre is dispossessed by Venus, and suddenly there's a lane for Stewart. Stewart can go towards the net, and Liam Stewart has scored the first goal of the night, and that's his first goal for GB. Lovely pass from Ross Venus, and Stewart goes left-hand side, and GB are ahead against the tournament top seeds. GB 1, France 0.
Number 10, Ross Venus. Great Britain goal, scored 19, assist.
Hook gives it away, so France will come at speed into the offensive zone. Shot comes in and Goss goes down and makes a save. It's loose in front of the net, and it goes in, and that's the leveller. And the puck was just loose on the doorstep, and I think it's Perret who scores. GB didn't clear, and France comes straight back and level. It's given away by the French, and Russell will have it. Duggan now. Betteridge goes chasing in and chasing and chasing, and he wins that puck. Real determination there to get that puck, Betteridge. And then it's out in front, the shot comes in, and Ollie Betteridge has scored, and that's all down to the determination in the corner. And eventually when he was freed up, he went low, and the goal is scored there by Betteridge, the Nottingham-born youngster, and GB lead 2-1. Oh, it's a good stretch pass, one-on-one, is it? It was a two-on-one break. Man at the back door, and that's a really good break by France, and we are tied at 2. GB were caught out there by the stretch pass. It turned into two-on-one break, and the man at the back door was Julien Leplan, and he levels the game at 2. It's going to be a tripping call. So France now get their chance. GB Barmy Army still drumming. Clement stands up because he's going to be coming out of the box in 20 seconds down in front of us. France, though, will have a couple of attempts, you think, on net. Shot through traffic. The rebound goes in. Oh, that's unfortunate. The shot was through traffic, and it was Guy Leclerc who just scored on the doorstep, and France score on the PP. GB will break now. They've got 3 motoring forward into the offensive zone. They come now. Stewart. It's now with Venus. Venus shoots, and that's another fantastic goal. And GB hits straight back, and Stewart feeds his Venus for 3-3. GB come forward now. Do they right-hand side? Will they get into the offensive zone? Great skills. Man driving the net was Taylor. One-time shot, well, I thought it was from Jones, but it's a clever play off the backboards. Keeps GB in possession. Man falls over, GB maybe want a penalty. Oh, well done there by Moore. Shot comes in, and GB have scored! Oh, what a goal! It was won by Liam Morris, and Morris won the puck himself, and went left-hand side, and beat the French netminder at his near post. GB lead by 4 goals to 3 with 2:23 to go. 2 minutes to go. Venus, well, thought he'd won the face-off. It's still in the offensive zone. GB need the experience now. There's a man in the slot, he's loose, he shoots and he scores, and they hit right back and they level through Perret. It was a good play, you've got to hand it to them, and GB's lead was short-lived, and we're level at 4. France are going to get 1 shot on net into the offensive zone now. The bench scream at him to shoot. Oh my word, Goss has to make the pad save. 3:15 to go. Jones off the left boards. Hook tries to reach for it. Good work by Cowney. 2-on-1 break here. Get this right, boys. Cowney at the back door. The shot comes in, and GB are close to scoring. Final 7 seconds. GB might have something here. They're now going to go offensive. Cowney shoots from distance. It's dealt with, and we are going to penalty shots. Bogdanov goes in on Goss. Bogdanov shoots, and Goss gets something on it. Cowney in on the netminder, pulls the backhand move and goes through the 5-hole, and GB lead by 1 after the first round of shots. Carpentier, he has a chance to get things level. He shoots off the left pipe and it's level. Where will Venus go? He goes left-hand side. Now he moves in on the netminder, backhand, and it's almost the same. The low finish on the backhand, and he scores, and GB lead by 2-1 after 2. If he shuts the door will be shut. Move on the netminder, and Goss makes the save, and GB have won, and they all turn away to our right-hand side, and they mob Adam Goss because GB have beaten the #1 seed France in penalties and take 2 points from the game. Okay, here we go. Pete, congratulations. That must be one of your proudest moments in the GB setup.
Yeah, I've been really lucky before, but everybody wrote this team off and said I'd picked the wrong team and I'd picked a too young a team, and listen to them all, not a chance. They're great kids and they have grown in a week massively since last Thursday, since they came here. Fabulous.
You changed your game plan at the last minute. Why was that?
Because I just thought we're a wee bit open in the neutral zone, and I said I wouldn't trap because I didn't want to create young players like that, and then I decided not to just trap, but just press them more in a 1-2-2 and make them chip, because they like free skate. They're a big strong team, and we made it really difficult for them. I think it protected Burdee a little bit as well. It gave Burdee some cover in the front to let them play up, and they looked comfier with it, and we still went aggressive at times as well, but we just to mix it up a little bit, and I think it was great for us, you know what I mean?
I mean, it was a character performance, because once again you're letting that late goal, and their heads could have dropped, but they went the other way this time.
Yeah, great. Overtime, we dominated overtime, you know, and we should have scored. What a pass for Cowney, and Hookie was so unlucky, and Liam had a good chance, and I just think it was a great performance. I'm proud of them because I just asked for a bit more heart, a bit more consistency, and a bit more really wanting it. And I asked for that. I said, you need that to be a hockey player. It's not about skill and X's and O's. And I think they chucked everything on the ice today. Not one of them left anything in the dressing room. And it makes you really proud to see that. That's just a response.
Yeah, that's a special moment. Some of them won't have had that moment where they're all together to sing the national anthem. I mean, it's money can't buy. It's a special feeling for them.
Oh, it's an amazing feeling. It was great when you've got 300-400 people in here singing as well. I've never had that before because it's always been in Eastern Europe or some country, and there's 20 or 15, 10, 15 GB supporter club members there and some parents. But that was great. I was filming it, do you know what I mean? Because it's a special moment. Like, you'll never ever... I think they're realising we're at home now, and because yesterday we're really upset after the Kazakhstan game. We're upset with a few things, and this is a response. They just beat the #1 seeds, do you know what I mean?
I guess the big thing now, it can't be after the Lord Mayor's show, because you've still got work to do. How are you going to keep a lid on that?
We're not. We're going to grow from it. I told them that after the game. It's not done yet. Now we've got to show people we can consistently play. If we bring this to the next game, the same performance, we'll win. Do you know? And I told them we will. If we can, I told them Italy was an amazing performance. People don't understand how massive we dominated Italy for 2 periods. They went and beat Kazakhstan, a team that we couldn't live with yesterday, and I noticed it. And then I was like, if we can replicate that effort, it's just effort. It's not nothing else. Like, effort is huge. We're organised. We look good out there. I think we look like a team. We look like a solid unit. Gossie's grown every game. He doesn't get to play in Coventry, obviously he's a backup, and he's grown by ice time, and he's making us feel better because he's making saves for us, and now we're starting to execute other things. Like, that was a gritty performance against a really good team.
Liam, you went through quite a lot of hoops to play for GB to get this to happen. I guess tonight's made it all worthwhile.
Yeah, for sure, especially beating France like that. You know, it's a big character win for us, and that'll give us enough juice to play Saturday and hopefully, you know, come out on top again.
It shows how you're doing. You've taken Italy a long way and came close. Kazakhstan, okay, on the power play they were much better, and that's what made them, you know, run out with a big win. But tonight, the top seeds, and you've beaten them in overtime. Penalty shots, I beg your pardon.
Yeah. You know, if we came out like we did tonight against Kazakhstan, I think we would have had a better outcome. But there's only so much you can do. Like, we knew this team was the #1 seed, so we came out with full efforts, and you know, like I said, it's character, and we showed a lot of it tonight. So good win for us, and we'll carry it on Saturday.
You've not had much chance to play with some of these lads, you know, and you obviously came in late, flying a long way for this tournament. How have you found it, and how have you been taken by the rest of the team?
You know, the guys are great. They're a great bunch of guys, and you know, it was rough my first game. You know, I had the legs coming off an airplane and a little rusty, so my first game I was out of breath, and finally got my legs under me, and you know, me and Venus and Mackie have been playing together for the last 3 games, and you know, we're finally clicking, so hopefully that continues on.
And also, I just want to touch on the fact that the coaching staff here gave you the A to wear. That must be a very special honour too.
Yeah, it's a huge honor because you know, especially being this first tournament on the team, and there's guys that have been here for maybe 2 years now, and you know, it's an honor. It's an honor, but everyone's a leader in their own way, and we definitely showed it tonight. What
can this team do now? You've beaten the top seeds. Do you think a medal is opening up for GB?
You know, I couldn't say right now. We just gotta can't get too we can't get too high. We can't get too low. We just gotta stay focused and bring the same effort like we did tonight on Saturday.
I guess that's the thing, isn't it? It's about controlling emotion, because it will be sky high, and no one's going to, or should they stop that? But again, it's going to be 2 tough games against 2 good nations.
Yeah, exactly. You know, tomorrow we just got to come to practice and put a lot of effort in, stay focused, but you know, have fun as well. That's the biggest thing. I think we're going in this game having a little bit of fun, but we also really focused, and you know, I think things will go our way Saturday, but we'll see. Just got to stay focused.
Okay, well done tonight.
Thank you.
Ross, how does that feel as a team? It must be brilliant.
Yeah, unbelievable feeling. Underdogs going into the game, beat the first seed, not much more you can ask for really. And we just got to kick on now and try and win a medal, hopefully.
I mean, in that game, at what moment did you, I mean, it's a silly question really, because I guess from the start it looked as though every single player believed they could win that game.
Yeah, for sure. Pete's been giving us lots of motivation in the room. Every guy believes. And that's what you need, because we've got heart and belief, and that's all you need to win hockey games. So.
Go on, be honest with me. How nervous were you when you came to that penalty shot?
I was pretty nervous. I missed one last year away in Ukraine, so I got the job done tonight.
Just talk us through. I'm intrigued to know, you know, the move when you're coming out to take the shot. Are you doing something and you know what you're doing, or are you doing it on impulse once you're skating?
Yeah, I think. Well, I had a move pre-planned. I don't know what other guys do, but I had a move pre-planned. Yeah.
Wonderful. But again, let's go back to kind of the dying embers of the game. You went ahead, you conceded late. It did at one point look like deja vu from the Italy game, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what we thought, but we learnt our lesson from the Italy game, and we believed tonight, and we believed that we could win, and we got the win.
What do you think this can do for you in the tournament? Because your coach said, you know, first aim is to stay up, and then anything could be possible. What do you think this would do for your confidence and your placing in the tournament?
It could do a lot, really. Our coach was saying in the dressing room between periods, this is a medal game. If we win this game, then we got a chance of a medal. So hopefully win our next 2 games, and that's what happens.
Listen, that was brilliant tonight. Well done.
Thank you.